Okay, here's a typical man on the street. I want to ask you this morning about trail riding.
Oh, I love trail riding.
Do you?
Yeah. What do you want to know about trail riding?
Well, what do you like particularly about trail riding?
I like being out in the woods. There's nothing like being out in the woods and seeing the wildlife and the
What kind of wildlife?
deer and turkey and squirrels and rabbits and coyotes and other horses.
All right. What kind of horse do you ride?
I ride the best horse you can find.
Really?
Yeah, I ride a Rocky Mountain.
Oh, tell me about Rocky Mountains.
Rocky Mountains are gaited horses, and they are smooth as silk. In fact, that would be a good name for one of the babies. Smooth as silk.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
How'd you discover Rocky Mountains?
Oh, a crazy sister of mine's got them.
Really?
Yeah, I went to stay with her, and first thing I know, she had me riding horses, and that's the kind of horses she got. And hey, by the way, they're really good horses. Did I ever say that I like Rocky Mountain horses?
I don't think you meant. Well, yeah, maybe you did mention that.
Yeah. Well, trail riding on a Rocky Mountain is better than anything I've ever trail ridden on.
Yeah.
In fact, that's the only thing I've ever trail ridden on. That's how good they are. I wouldn't ride on any other thing. Well, you know, I guess I love horses well enough that I could ride something else, but hey, I really like Satin. Venture's Golden Satin.
Huh.
Yeah, she is a super special horse.
Well, now these horses your sister owns, does she have breeding stock?
Oh yeah, she's got horses to breed. She's got a stallion that's a good stallion. He's really pretty. He's chocolate with a flaxen mane and tail. And I tell you what, he just takes your breath away when you look at him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do you have any foals by just colt?
Yeah, she's got
stallion?
one. Yeah, she's got her first one on the ground. Everybody just oohs and ahs over him, except me.
Why not you?
I ain't a girl.
Oh, well, okay. I'll give you that one. All right. Well, do you all ever have any organized trail rides?
Oh yeah, we're gonna have an ACTHA ride. Have you ever heard of ACTHA rides?
Tell me about it.
That's the American Competitive Trail Horse Association, and they have sponsors that sponsors them, and also they contribute to a lot of worthy causes. And it's a new idea, and it's one of the best ideas I've seen in a long time. You can just sign up as an affiliate and have your own ride, or you can go to the website and find a ride near you. Hey, have you tried it out? Go to the website, ACTHA, www.actha.us. Then you can find a ride near you.
Was there anything that makes these rides a little different than just going out on trail rides?
Well, what they do is have 6 miles of trail and 6 judged obstacles. And there's a different judge at each obstacle. And the judge is judging you and your horse. You can score 10 points on an obstacle, and your horse can score 10 points on an obstacle. And the obstacles range from opening a gate to crossing a creek to backing around trees. All could be going up a hill or down a hill. The obstacles are judged on how good you work with your horse and how good your horse works with you.
Well, that sounds pretty complicated. Could a amateur rider do that? I mean, are you going to have to compete against people that do these rides all the time, or what? You know, I'm not a real polished rider, so I don't think I could even win a prize.
Well, I'll tell you what. There's divisions for open riders, which are the best, most knowledgeable, and then there's a pleasure division, and you can ride in the pleasure division, and that's for other riders just like you that's probably never ridden on a trail ride that's competitive before. And those rides are rides that almost a novice rider could do. As long as you've got a Rocky Mountain horse to ride, you should be able to do really well on a trail obstacle.
Oh, so this is just for Rocky Mountain horses?
Oh no. No, Rockies are just happen to be the best ones to ride.
Oh, okay.
But
well,
you can have
if I had a quarter horse,
quarter horses do really, really well with these obstacles and these rides. The paints do really well.
what if I had a draft type horse?
If you had a draft horse, and draft horses are just as smart as any other horse, so you could ride a draft horse in this.
Well, what if I just didn't want to compete?
Well, if you just don't want to compete, you can be a buddy rider.
Oh, you mean I can just ride along and just see the beautiful scenery and the wildflowers and the nature and have access to these beautiful trails, but I don't have to compete for a score?
That's correct.
Well, what
In
kind
fact,
of go ahead.
Why don't you just come on down to Whispering Oaks Farm and bring your helmet and your saddle and your horse and call us up and make sure we're going to be here, and we will take you out on a trail ride.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. Well, is there a phone number I can call? How do I get in touch with Whispering Oaks Farm?
Well, you call Mary at 502-298-3626. That's her cell phone, and it'd be particularly good to call her about 11 o'clock in the morning.
Okay, why 11?
Well, that's just a particularly good time. She's always near the house at that time, and she's back from feeding and all the chores that she gets done real early in the morning, and she's usually in the house looking at her laptop about that time, and she's expecting people to call her.
Well, thank you. And what is your name?
My name is Bob Rogers, BR549.
And actually, this is Mary Lipginski taking these pictures, and Bob is my brother. So we're not meaning to fool you, but this is a little ad that we thought would be funny. And so thank you very much. Give me a call and come on out and ride. We've got some excellent trails.